Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg is more than a global icon of hip-hop. He is a survivor whose life has been marked by adversity, resilience, and transformation. Behind the fame, wealth, and charisma lies a story of a young boy abandoned, exposed to the dangers of the streets, and confronted with violence, addiction, and the pressures of growing up too fast. His journey is one of navigating the fragile balance between survival and success, where every choice carried immense consequence. Understanding Snoop Dogg's path provides insight not only into his artistry, but also the enduring human spirit that allowed him to rise above immense obstacles. A daughter's fear. Corey Browse speaks out. In December 2025, Snoop Dogg's youngest daughter, Corey Browse, bravely shared a terrifying family ordeal that unfolded one Sunday night at their Diamond Bar mansion. Corey discovered her father convulsing on the kitchen floor, a moment of panic and fear that brought to life the private toll of living with a parent who had long struggled with substances. Her account captures the emotional weight of witnessing a loved one in danger, balancing the instinct to help with the terror of the unknown. Corey's story humanizes the man fans see on stage, reminding us that even legends face frightening vulnerabilities behind closed doors. The night that shook the family. Corey's narrative described the shock and helplessness she felt as she dialed 911, unable to fully process the image of her father in crisis. The paramedics arrived swiftly, stabilizing Snoop Dogg, who was then treated for complications related to substance use. The incident highlights the tension between the public perception of Snoop as a laid-back, larger-than-life figure and the private reality of the risks tied to long-term drug use. Corey's perspective reveals the emotional labor of children witnessing these events, especially when the stakes are life and death, showing that fame does not shield anyone from fear or trauma. Snoop's history with substances. Though Snoop Dogg has long been associated with marijuana advocacy and his successful business ventures, including death row cannabis, his past includes experimentation with harder drugs like cocaine and ecstasy during his youth. Corey's revelation sheds light on the complex dynamics of substance use within a family, where admiration and fear coexist. While Snoop transformed his experiences into career opportunities and financial success, the incident underscores the ongoing challenges of substance use and the ripple effects it has on loved ones. It reminds audiences that addiction is rarely glamorous, regardless of fame or fortune. A life shaped by early abandonment, Calvin Cortazar Broadus Jr., born October 20th, 1971, faced abandonment almost immediately when his biological father left 3 months after his birth. His mother later remarried, only for that union to end in divorce when Snoop was 4. These early losses forced him into a childhood defined by instability and responsibility, shaping both his resilience and the fear that would follow him into adolescence. Growing up in challenging circumstances, he learned to navigate the uncertainty of a fractured family while seeking safety, stability, and identity. A foundation that profoundly influenced his personal and artistic choices later in life. The Long Beach streets and early survival raised by a single mother, Beverly Tate, in the tough neighborhoods of Long Beach, Snoop was exposed early to poverty and the dangers of gang culture. Despite her efforts, church, music, and extracurricular activities, he gravitated toward gang life to survive and support the household. Selling drugs and hustling became a practical means to help his struggling family. These formative years were marked by fear and exposure to violence, shaping Snoop's worldview and forging the streetwise instincts that would later inform his music. The tension between his mother's protective love and the relentless environment of the streets defines much of his early life. Teenage turmoil and incarceration. During his late teens, Snoop's engagement in gang activity led to frequent arrests, incarcerations, and brushes with violence. He cycled in and out of jail, struggling with the reality of being trapped in a system that disproportionately affected young black men. This period introduced fear as a constant companion and became a crucible that tested his survival instincts. Despite these challenges, Snoop discovered rap as a creative outlet, using music as a way to express his experiences while searching for a path away from the danger surrounding him. These formative moments laid the groundwork for his career and artistry. Finding music and early breakthroughs. Amid turmoil, Snoop Dogg found a lifeline in music. He collaborated with cousins and friends, forming the group 213, recording demo tapes that eventually reached Dr. Dre. This chance connection led to his first recording opportunities and eventual placement on Dre's debut album, The Chronic, in 1992. Music became both an escape and a tool for survival, allowing Snoop to tell authentic stories from his perspective while transforming personal trauma into art. This breakthrough illustrates how talent, timing, and perseverance intersected to provide him a path out of hardship and into global recognition. Doggy Style and meteoric rise. Snoop's debut album Doggy Style catapulted him into superstardom, yet fame brought its own pressures. Shortly after the album's recording, he became embroiled in a murder investigation, facing potential life imprisonment. Balancing imminent legal consequences with rising fame tested his mental and emotional resilience. Ultimately acquitted, Snoop was able to continue his career, but the incident cemented the interplay of risk and reward in his life. His success was never guaranteed. It was earned through surviving high-stakes, life-altering challenges, underscoring the precariousness of fame in environments shaped by systemic violence. Trials, tribulations, and legal battles. The trial over Philip Woodarium's death marked a pivotal moment in Snoop's early career. The legal battle tested him personally and professionally, influencing public perception and shaping his artistic identity. Represented by high-profile attorney Johnny Cochran, Snoop navigated the intense scrutiny of both media and the justice system. The eventual acquittal allowed him to move forward, yet the experience left lasting scars, teaching him that survival often involves balancing personal integrity with public expectations. These formative trials instilled a cautious awareness and deepened the complexity of his public persona, blending toughness with vulnerability. Navigating fame and personal responsibility. As Snoop's career progressed, he faced the challenge of managing fame, personal accountability, and family obligations. Becoming a father during the murder trial added immense pressure, blending fear for personal safety with the responsibilities of parenthood. The dual demands of protecting his family and maintaining his career reinforced the tension between survival instincts and aspirational growth. This period illustrates the multidimensional challenges of young fame, showing how external pressures and internal responsibilities can coexist in ways that are both overwhelming and transformative. Continued challenges and public persona. Even after achieving wealth and recognition, Snoop continued to navigate arrests, health risks, and public scrutiny. His ongoing encounters with the law, drug-related incidents, and the constant pressure to maintain a particular image highlight the complexity of living under the lens of fame. Despite these challenges, Snoop leveraged his platform to expand into business, wellness, and entertainment. The duality of public perception and private struggle underscores the human reality behind the celebrity facade. Success and hardship often coexist, and resilience is built through continuous confrontation with both. Family dynamics and emotional complexity. Corey Browse's account also underscores the intergenerational impact of Snoop's early struggles. Growing up observing both his victories and vulnerabilities, his children navigate the balance of admiration and fear. Corey's fear during her father's overdose emphasizes the emotional toll on those closest to public figures, highlighting how the legacies of personal and familial struggles are carried forward. Snoop's family life, including marriage, parenthood, and business partnerships, is shaped by his history of adversity and resilience, reinforcing that even icons rely on the love and support of those around them to sustain themselves. Resilience and cultural impact. Snoop Dogg's journey is ultimately one of resilience. From early abandonment, gang involvement, legal jeopardy, and substance risks to global fame, he has continuously adapted and survived. His story exemplifies how talent, perseverance, and sheer determination can transform adversity into cultural influence. Beyond music, he has become a mentor, businessman, and cultural icon, navigating personal hardships while inspiring others. His life underscores that the journey to success is rarely linear, and that true achievement involves confronting and overcoming the unseen battles that shape an individual's character and purpose. Legacy and reflection. Today, Snoop Dogg stands as a testament to endurance, creativity, and survival against extraordinary odds. His narrative reminds us that behind every celebrated figure lies struggle, loss, and the relentless pursuit of purpose. Snoop's legacy is not only in his music, but in his story of survival, resilience, and the ability to transform trauma into art and enterprise. By reflecting on his life, audiences gain a deeper understanding of the complexities of fame, the enduring effects of childhood adversity, and the power of resilience to shape not only an individual's destiny, but also their influence on culture at large.